Kamala Harris is reportedly still a top contender for the Democratic vice presidential pick, but her previous attacks on Joe Biden during the primary still linger. Stephen Colbert asked her about them in a recent interview. Let's take a listen.
How do you go from being such a passionate opponent on such bedrock principles for you, and now you guys seem to be pals?
It was a debate.
Not everybody landed punches like you did, though.
It was a debate.
So you don't mean it?
It was a debate. That the whole reason, literally, it was a debate.
Host and founder of the Young Turks, Cenk Uygur, joins us now via Skype for his perspective. Welcome, Cenk.
Wow. Good to see you, Cenk. How are you?
Good, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Cenk, so, I mean, I saw you react a little bit to this. Just give it, I mean, you were basically saying, like, no, we can't let you forget this moment and what you said accurately about the vice president at the time and now trying to become the vice president. It's just a very bizarre situation.
You know what's bizarre is that I cover politics and I loathe politicians. So as I look at that, I can't believe that people can't see through that. That's the fakest laugh in American history. And I don't mean to pick on Kamala Harris, although I have no problem doing that. They're all the same way. It's just so annoying to listen to their crap. So in this case, yeah, Kamala Harris was right during the debate. It was one of the few great things that she did. So now she's trying to be Biden's VP, so she pretends that she did it for theatrics, which does that really make it any better? It was a debate. What does that mean? It was a debate, like I put on a performance, and I don't mean any of it. Were you lying then, or are you lying now? And but actually the thing that bothers me most about Kamala Harris at this point, and look, I give credit where credit is due. She's actually doing good work in fighting against the Republicans on these civil rights issues. But in terms of this VP thing, she says, "Oh, I'm not thinking about it at all. I don't care about it." Oh, come on! What a preposterous lie! What a ridiculous lie! Who in their right mind would believe that? How could anyone in the press, not only take that seriously, but not call her an outright liar for saying that? Everyone knows she's thinking about that job 24/7. It'd be absurd to claim otherwise.
Cenk, I want to ask about her advisors. How is it that nobody has been able to convince her to stop doing that laugh yet? Your laugh that you just did, your fake laugh was better than better than her laugh. She's become notorious for this fake, easy to see through laugh. Yet we keep seeing it as the thing that she deploys.
Yeah, look, everything in politics is fake. Everything. So, and the people who are the main culprits here are the media that play along with it. So honestly, Obama was awesome at this, but his little smile that he does where he goes, that's awesome, right? But it's done so well. It's executed perfectly. He's a much better actor than Kamala Harris. When she does that, that means I don't want to answer your question, and I'm trying to avoid this. Everybody knows it, but no one says it. Right? And when we say it, we're uncouth monsters in the world. We're the barbarians at the gate. I'll give you a Republican example. Fred Thompson used to go around in the campaign trail, senator from Tennessee, former actor, on his red pickup truck. Now, the press all knew he drove to his red pickup truck in a limo, and he would drive around the campaign trail. This is a literal story. And he'd drive around the campaign trail in a red pickup truck that he never used otherwise, and then get back in his limo. But they would not write about the limo. They don't. And he actually drove around in a red pickup truck because they are the servants of these politicians. And it's sickening how they all lie, and the American people despise it, but the press dutifully marches on.
Yeah, they really do. Cenk, we haven't talked to you since the protest movement began, and just, in talking a little bit just about the political ramifications. What do you think about the state of the vice presidential pick right now for Joe Biden? Would it make sense to pick somebody like Kamala? I mean, obviously, you and others on the progressive left highlighted her criminal justice record. It seems to not square as much. However, the other people that she's considering are Elizabeth Warren and others. Where is your head at on the vice presidential pick right now?
Now, to me, it's a no-brainer as far as what progressives should want. So what's our dream? Our dream is Nina Turner, Barbara Lee. These things are wonderful and never going to happen. And if you think they have even 1% chance of happening, you don't know anything about politics. And I love you, brothers and sisters, but there's just no way that's going to happen. If there was even a 0.5% chance, I'd fight like hell for it. In terms of people like Kamala Harris, I mean, look at that, man. From day one, we told you on the Young Turks 2 years ago that the establishment was going to make Kamala Harris president. She ran a terrible campaign, and it looks like they're still going to try to make her president. It's just like we told you. Look, it's not like you can say, oh, you guys don't know what you're talking about. You're doing Monday morning quarterback. We told you 2 years ago that's what they were going to do. So am I in favor of that? Hell no. So that only leaves you Elizabeth Warren. And so Elizabeth Warren is an enigma wrapped in a mystery. And so she endorsed John Hickenlooper the other day, made me want to tear all my hair out. What on God's green earth are you doing? Hickenlooper is one of the most conservative Democrats in the country. He's a terrible, terrible candidate. He would be a horrible senator. By the way, today's the elections in Colorado. Vote Andrew Romanoff. Whatever you do, go vote Andrew Romanoff. Tell people you know in Colorado to vote Romanoff. It'll make all the difference. But Warren also endorsed Jamal Bowman and Charles Booker and made a big difference.
Right.
Among the realistic choices, she is by far the most progressive. So, yes, that's, to me, the only way to go.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean she has no chance?
No. Amazingly, she actually does have a chance. Because even though to me it makes no sense, politics also has a personal component. Why does it make no sense? Because if I'm a progressive, I want to pick another progressive who's ideologically aligned with me to get bills passed, to be effective. But in politics, they care more about themselves than they care about any ideology or principles. So Bernie Sanders would not attack Joe Biden under penalty of law because he was his friend. It was honestly incredibly selfish. And Joe Biden likes Elizabeth Warren, even though they're not at all ideologically aligned. And I'm not sure he likes Kamala Harris. That's why the Warren is still in the ballgame. Otherwise, they would have already picked Kamala Harris. I guarantee you that there's a world of pressure, an unbelievable amount of pressure to pick Kamala Harris. The fact that Biden hasn't picked her yet shows you that he's actually considering Warren, and you should give him some credit for that.
Well, very interesting. We're going to see how it shakes out. Thank you, Cenk. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it, man.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
See you, Cenk.
Coming up, Reddit's the latest social media site to respond to pressure about political conversations on the site. That when Rising continues.